What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. I'm Big Cam, and today we are talking about 2023's Dumb Money, starring Paul Dano as the roaring kitty himself, a Brockton man that struck gold in the stock market right around the time of the GameStop hype and right when that was all happening in the pandemic and shit like that. So I remember vaguely hearing, because I am from Boston myself, or the Boston area, and this guy's from Brockton, not too far away. So he went to Stonehill College, which is in the area. I know some people myself that have gone to Stonehill College. Like, it just, the whole movie, I was like, man, it's, they you know, it's not honestly the hypest, you know, like, it's not like there's a Super Bowl with, you know, like, there's nothing like crazy action wise in this movie. Like, there's no chases, no something like that, but just the way they cut it together and how he's like, I believe in the stock, and then he's drinking beers and he's, you know, wearing this headband. Like, he's a goofy guy and he's funny as hell. And Paul Dano really, like, just captures this person, and it's so funny. But the way that they cut between Paul Dano's character and then the CEOs, like, they actually never meet, but these CEOs are trying to fuck over the market and fuck people up. And Seth Rogen's playing one of them. Vincent D'Onofrio's playing the guy talking to him on the phone. And then they have to go see a even bigger CEO played by Nick Offerman. And I really love Nick Offerman, so anything he's in, I'm always like hyped for. But, you know, just the cast alone is phenomenal. And Paul Dano really kills it, the way they chop this up. Like, I was shocked that they made a movie that's pretty much just about a guy buying GameStop stock, entertaining, right? Like, they're cutting around from the kid that was in Transformers Rise of the Beast, and Mahila, the girl that was in Leave the World Behind, and she had a white girlfriend that was both in college, and they're cutting between her and America Ferrera, and they're like cutting around, and it's edited so perfectly, but none of these people meet, but yet it's still like a cohesive story. It's really well done. I gave this movie 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. And the ending of the movie I thought was really funny. They run naked on a track, and you're like, damn, I didn't want to see Paul Dano naked. But the fact that Pete Davidson's right next to him, you're like, wait, Paul Dano and Pete Davidson just running naked on a track? Like, what the fuck? But Pete Davidson's playing his younger brother, and I'm like, I've never seen a role for Pete Davidson's more perfect. Annoying younger brother, doesn't have a car, he's delivering Uber Eats. I was like, yeah, I bought that Pete Davidson was this guy's younger brother so fucking quick. I was like, yeah, dude, he's a fucking idiot. Like, yeah, for sure. Even though, you know, no shade to Pete, but that's just, you got a dumb face, man. You can play dumb characters real well, even though in real life you're probably not all that dumb. Maybe you are, but who knows. But yeah, comment below, what do you think of this movie? What did you give it out of 5 stars? I do have, it's funny, I have 2 buddies that got in on that GameStop AMC stock, and they're like, the whole thing in this movie, AMC to the moon, we're holding diamond hands, we don't let it go, we don't sell, we don't do it, right? So at one point my buddies got in at like 10K, and they were up like $130,000, and I'm like, if I put in 1,000 and got to 10K, I would take 5 or 6 to go use in my daily life and business and whatever I want to invest in from there, but then reinvest the 5 that I originally invested 1 in. You know what I mean? So like, I would have done it differently, but I probably wouldn't have made as much money. Like this guy that Paul Dano's playing has made like 50-something million, and then went down, and he finally sold at like 37 million. And then the guy in real life like dropped off the face of the planet because like he doesn't want to be a celebrity or famous or anything. He just made his money and backed away from the spotlight and just kind of has done his own thing now. I'm like, dude, that's the way to do it. Like, crazy. But my buddies, they were up like almost to 200,000, and then they weren't selling. They're like, no, I'm holding, to the moon or bust, to the moon or bust. And then finally one day they sold, and they both bought not matching but brand new C8 Corvettes, one blue, one orange. Shout out to Whack and Dave, you guys are fucking legends if you're seeing this, just because, you know, I'm talking about dumb money and how they made this movie about the GameStop stock. And I know 2 people in real life that are my age that did this and got Corvettes out of it. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't need the money. They both have great jobs that pay well, and now they both have Corvettes. Like, I would love to have a Corvette, but guess what? I'm an idiot and didn't listen to them and get in on the stock early. You know, and I wish I did. But I'm also really not into stocks and shit, even though now I kind of do have stocks through my inheritance and shit. So it's like a little strange, I'm like, you know, broke my whole life, and then all of a sudden you get a little bit of money and you're like, I have no idea what to do with this. What do people with money do? You know, like, I'm living off of nothing pretty much, you know, like, I'm a very simple man. I need my Marvel shirts and my Legos. I'm cool. You know, like, man, I'll watch the movies. I'm chilling, man, but I would love to get to a point where I could be just like day trading or something and just never have to go to work again, just work from home, just have tons of money. Like, everyone wants that, right? Everyone just wants to be a billionaire and just have money for days. But dumb money is dumb money. And these motherfuckers showed the stock market, hey, don't you try and force out GameStop. We'll fucking back up GameStop and make money off of it and fuck over the hedge fund. So it was a great movie. I really enjoyed it. About an 8 out of 10, and I'd really love to hear what you guys think of this. Comment below. Anybody from Boston actually know this guy that did this Roaring Kitty guy, or know anyone like I said that was in on the GameStop and the AMC stock and made a bunch of money? Shout out to them, and shout out to the people like America Ferrera that held and are still holding, and they're in the hole, but they're like they're holding on for dear life, but they should have sold a long time ago. That probably would have been me too. So I'll see you guys in the next video. We'll be talking about John Wick 3 Parabellum, which is a good one. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.